Good morning guys, welcome back to another day in the life series. It's currently Vlogmas. We're currently on day 12 or 13, which is unlucky for some, but today I've woken up to a new ticket on the help desk, which is super. It means that we're finally getting work coming back in again. And also, it was a clear morning this morning and I didn't take up the drone. Bugger! I didn't wake up early enough. But I've actually got to go out the door in about 10-15 minutes to go and head over to the Link for coffee. Well, that there was a lovely meeting at the, what's my call? I'm going to wait here because I've got some people passing behind me. That was a lovely Link for coffee at the Pack Horse, or the Pack Horse, over in Northborough, which is awesome to see. Now it's just a case of heading back home. Work's been quite busy this morning. I've already had a couple of notifications come through, which is superb. I always love to see it. Now it's just a case of heading back home and going from there. We'll go that way, I think, which is superb. Anyway, fingers crossed we get everything going superb.
Take the second exit. Are we becoming friends? I do hope so.
Can you tell I've got Paddington Bear as my guidance for navigating me home, even though I know where I'm going? Yeah, happens to be the case. Anyway.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Will do, thank you, appreciated. Thanks, Paddington. Anyway, right, I've got 2.3 miles before the next interruption. We've just had to pop out to another customer to go and have a look at their phone. They got a pop-up notification that acted like a virus. Oh no, a virus! Turns out it was absolutely fine. It was basically a pop-up, which they have a knack of trying to do to make you try and give someone a call. They gave me a call. I looked at it and I went, yeah, that's a pop-up anyway, but what we'll do is we'll just do a virus scan your phone anyway. Download AVG from the Play Store in case you have got an Android or even Apple. Just download them, do a check, just make sure there's nothing there, and then go from there. And perfect, everything was fine. Now it's a case of heading back home and continuing on with everything else that I need to do today. Today has been quite an interesting day, to be perfectly honest. We've done quite a bit of networking this morning. Come back home and have got at least 2 tickets assigned for support. I've got 4 others waiting for some jobs to be done. But otherwise, everything is looking superb. This afternoon, I've got to work on some contracts and getting those all going through. And also try and get the dogs out before it gets too dark. So we need to go out for a walk at some point. But I'm going to try and hold it off as long as I possibly can do, because I don't want to excite the dogs. It's why I keep quiet. Do you know one of my pet peeves about watching TV and whatnot? Or watching anything on media? It's when you hear a doorbell. The ring doorbell sound. Please give us some warning so we can mute. Do you know how annoying that is to hear that noise go through? Because I can almost guarantee you, if you've got dogs, you know where I'm coming from. The barking at the door, the craziness. There's a person at the door, there's a person at the door. We don't even use a doorbell anymore. We have cameras that tell us if someone's at the door. And that's it. But still, they still remember the doorbell chimes. They know what to do. Well, this evening has been full of document writing, basically all the legal documents that I have to do, and uploading them to my document portal, which is all part of the dashboard, and sending it out ready for when it's ready to send out to customers. And I've also made it so when we set up templates and using placeholders, literally I can select a placeholder from each of them and go, this placeholder is being used, and then when we go to send out the documents, it's as easy as just filling the form and sending it out, which makes life a lot more easier. Anyway, I've been watching someone called Dylan. No idea. I can't say his name. I'm going to put it on the screen. This person here. Been watching him. He's been doing the Route 66 tour. Now, this is something on my bucket list. In case you wanted to know what's on my bucket list, this is something. Well, that's the business and everything else all done for the day. The PC is now shutting down. We're going to say goodnight to it, which is lovely. I just have to press the shutdown anyway, because it's a document I've already produced and done, and anyway, that's all done. And we've sorted out everything else, and I've just been re-informed that I'm now back on Monopoly Go, as well as Pokemon Go. Just other things that I'm doing as well. Anyway, it is now coming up to the grand total of 9:13 PM, which means it's time to head off to bed. So, I'm going to say thank you very much for liking this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Till next time, bye-bye.